So I'm back from the dead after 5 years, Jesus Christ, and I'm desperately trying to reinvent myself. Okay, sorry. So recently I've been sort of like watching a lot of more YouTube now that I'm in university and I actually have some semblance of free time, whatever that is. And by YouTube I specifically mean like a lot more creator content and a lot more cooking channels, because now I actually have to cook and survive on my own. I've just kind of realized that I have a trend in the kind of people that I watch. And that trend is people who look like me, or act like me, or sound like me. And here's the kicker. I don't know if you've noticed, but not only am I Asian, I'm a woman.
NANI?!
And I'm bi. Ding ding ding, ringer, I've got the full set of like check boxes, LGBT, yada yada yada. And I've been watching some of Ashley, like Best Dressed, and Akana's YouTube channel, and gotta say, that's some good shit. It's really nice. You should also subscribe. Not that I'm like obsessed, I'm just, you know, interested in watching this stuff. Definitely not obsessed. One time, I tweeted some baking goods that I've these like chocolate muffins at her, and she said they look delicious, and like, and that was the highlight of my life. God descended upon me and decided to bless me with her attention, even though she'll probably not remember that. It was just really awesome, because I don't know if you guys can tell, I'd like to think that I'm fluent in English, somewhat. I grew up in a predominantly Cantonese speaking region, with my first language as English, despite the fact that I was born and raised there. So growing up, I felt this genuine isolation from my hometown, and definitely my peers. And on top of the fact that I am a single child, there was this sort of longing and isolation that was really felt. Because Ashley does these sort of like fashion videos, and like once she was like she was talking about her piece that she thrifted, and it was this like very, very beautiful, all sort of the lace detail equivalent of a cardigan, sort of just draped over, and it's just very, very beautiful. And she was talking about how she didn't feel Asian enough because she was half white, half Asian, half Chinese, that she didn't feel Chinese enough to wear that. Yet at the same time, she was too Chinese to wear that, because if she wore that, it would just scream, fetishize me. And honestly, that's such a mood for me. That's such a fucking mood. Like, I can't even wear space buttons without wondering if I look like fucking Chun-Li, or someone's gonna go up to me and be like, hey, Chun-Li. Because but it was just it was really nice. It is really nice to just go up to YouTube and just see like Asian girls who like speak in fluent English for me. And like, it was lovely just seeing Ryan Higa on YouTube as an Asian person who spoke English, and it was like so nice when that sort of like Asian YouTube with Dietrich's, Ryan Higa, Kev Jumbo. And then I found Akana, and it was just like I found the older sister I never had but always wanted. And representation matters. But when we talk about representation, like, I'm in like, I guess, sort of big media things like TV, movies, corporations even, it's very much check the boxes like, oh, we need an Asian person, and then a black person, and then a disabled person, and this LGBT person, but they're usually not the same person, and it's really, really... Let's talk about intersectionality for a second. There's something called intersectionality. It's not necessarily like an add-on to a normal person that, oh, you're Asian, you're a person, and then you're Asian, and then you're a woman. Like, it's not these three separate things. I am as Asian as I am a woman. For example, like, Anna talks about getting catcalled. And when we get catcalled stuff like, hey, soy sauce, or like, ni hao, can you give me a massage? Love you long time. These types of things can only happen with two prerequisites. The fact that I'm Asian and the fact that I'm a woman. And I have to be both of them at the same time for it to appear. So that's how intersectionality works. It's not like I'm a woman and then I deal with a lot of bad shit, and then I'm also a minority, so it's even worse. It's an entirely separate thing. And it's really nice to just to be seen as not just an extension of womanhood, or an extension from being Chinese, but the full picture of a person. And even then, we don't have the same background, because both of them are from America and I'm not. I have to tie this better. There is a certain way that I've idolized them, these people, these YouTubers, because as much as I really want to be their friends, and I really want to be their friends, I don't actually know them. And this is not to say that they're not genuine at all in the content that they put out, because if you watch any of Anna and Akana's videos, they are very deeply personal, and they talk about her life and who she is, and they talk quite a bit about her background and why she is the way she is, and her struggles. And I definitely want to be their friends. But that's not how life works. One, two, they are YouTubers, and we're only getting a snapshot of video of their lives, right? If I actually met both of them, they probably can't stand me. We would probably just struggle for conversation. But then, do I actually want to be friends with them? Because at the end of the day, I don't know them. And I've just made these versions of themselves in my head to a certain extent. Or do I just want to be them? And by them, the version that I see in them, because holy fuck, in a certain really twisted and hubris way, they are what I think I could have become, or what I wanted to become, instead of doing a law degree in university because I like money and I like security. There's a certain level of me vicariously living my life through these girls who are essentially other versions of myself, because in the sense that we're both English speaking Asian girls, westernized Asian girls, who I've then watched on to have YouTube as a career, who get to pursue a creative route, doing what they love, and just growing as people, and just super organized, both of them, and just living life, and I want that. We've talked about fetishization of Asians. Is that what I'm doing? Am I fetishizing who they are to my liking, interpreting who they are as versions that I want to be friends with, of people I want to surround myself with? Maybe. I've made that fucking drawing.